the Italians. And former head coach Ettore Messina on the sideline here to watch. A number of his stars from a Milano team feature for Italy as we see the games in the group with the Netherlands taking on Spain and Iceland facing off against Ukraine later tonight as well. It is, as I said, the second game for these two teams in this international window. They're both in good positions in the Group L standings. Italy, second place, but an identical 4-1 record to Spain. Georgia currently in third position with a 3-2 record, but still the same as Iceland. Remember, it is the top three teams that will qualify into the World Cup. This is the first window of second round action, so a lot still to play for, and an important game for the Italians trying to defend home court. For Georgia, they've got some fans in attendance, a big summer for them. One of the hosts of Eurobasket 2022 as well. Their preparations were hampered in that victory over the Netherlands with an injury to Tornike Shengelia, arguably their star man. He is not in the roster today. That is the big news before this one. So we'll see what kind of an impact that has on this Georgian team. And of course, he's one of the best players in Europe. So for Italy, they've looked good in qualification. They brought back a couple of star names. They're playing at home here. They have a Eurobasket as well. So they are looking ready to have a big summer. They will be in Group C for the Italians. Eurobasket. It is first, though, World Cup qualification for them. They will focus on trying to get victory here, solidify a place into the World Cup before they put their sights to Milan. They will also be one of the hosts of the Eurobasket competition in the opening stages. Well, players are out on the floor here. We will pause shortly for the national anthems of both teams as the fans stand. It is first Georgia and then Italy. Anthem's done. Coaches will be shaking hands then, and we will get underway shortly. Two hosts of Eurobasket 2022 facing off in a World Cup qualifying action then. There is our officiating crew for today's game. Georgios Porzingis from Greece, Igor Mitrovsky from North Macedonia, and Carsten Struber from Germany. So these two teams, obviously, they've qualified through to this stage thanks to their first round groups. Italy overcoming Iceland and the Netherlands in Group H. For Georgia, they faced off against Spain, Ukraine and North Macedonia to make it through to this stage. The loss of Shengelia is probably the big news today. How will he be replaced in that starting lineup? A suspected dislocated shoulder for him. So what a disappointment that will be as Georgia head towards Eurobasket. There is their starting five. They're going to go with Mamikashvili, Sinatsi, Shermadini, McFadden and Bitadze. So it's going to be a big lineup with Bitadze and Shermadini together in that front court facing off, and of course the quality of Thad McFadden at the point guard position. On the other side for Italy, a quick glimpse there of head coach Gianmarco Pozzecco before we see his opposite number in Milos Gligorovic, the Greek coach of the Georgian team. So the Italians, strength in depth for them, an impressive win the other night. Will they be going for their starting lineup? It's Marcus Pissu, Stefano Tonut, Nicolo Melli, Simone Fontecchio and Polonara as well. So a little change in the starting five for the Italians. As Achille Polonara comes in for Gianmarco Pozzecco, head coach, but it really is some strength in depth for the Italians. We said victors the other night, what they were, defeated Ukraine 97-89. It was a big game from Simone Fontecchio with 20 points, 10 of those coming from the free throw line. He was joined in double figures. Nicola Melli 17, Tonut 11, and Daniela Gallinari came in off the bench with 10 points for Georgia. They were actually led in scoring by Shengelia, to show you how important he is. He had 20 points in 21 minutes before he went out with that shoulder injury. And outside of him, 19 for Thad McFadden, 13 for Shermadini and 10 for Sandro Mamushkashvili. 1 minute till tip-off then here in Brescia. It is going to be a crucial game in qualification. A great opportunity for both of these two teams to cement a top three position. For the Italians, they'll be looking at this as a game they should be winning here at home. A game that they'll want to defeat a rival, close to them in the standings, to give them that extra step forward. And it is Shengelia. He is here, he is watching, but he's unable to take part for his Georgian team. Italians out onto the floor then. They are wearing their blue uniforms. Georgia will be in the white when they do emerge from their timeout. There is former BCL MVP Thad McFadden. He leads an experienced, talented starting five for this Georgia team. Do they have the depth to stick with the Italians, with their home fans? Welcome to Brescia. It is FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifying action. Italy against Georgia, off to a premature start. So it'll be a sideline possession for the Italians. Man-to-man defense, it looks like, for Georgia as we get underway here in Group L. So the shot clock moved to 14 as the ball is taken in the front court. The Italians have the first possession. Cornut uses the high screen from Melli, kicks it out. Lovely ball movement from the Italians. Moves swiftly from one side to the other, and that's a good shot to open the game for them. It does not fall though. And so it is Georgia bringing it the other way. Dazzi has the ball. We said it's a big lineup with him and Shamadini together. I'm not sure that was the plan coming in. And both of them, you know, they do have the range to extend. Here is Bitadze. He'll take the three. He doesn't get it. Mamish Kalashvili is there on the offensive glass. Easy tip home for him. And the first points of the game go to Georgia. So, Italians trial early here. Off the screen comes Spissu. Another three up, but the miss from Polonara. And the rebound goes to Georgia. Well, that's something they're going to have to dominate the glass with this big lineup. And then they give up a couple of things defensively. But, you know, they need to make sure they win those areas. They have the advantage. So it points in the paint. Rebounding for sure. As Bitadze comes to get it. Looks for the skip pass to McFadden. He's well guarded. So now they'll go to the next option. Another tough jumper is good. Oh, foot was on the line, I believe, so it's only going to be a two. And make for Giorgi Sanazzi. It's given as a three. So the Italians trying to respond, don't. And another defensive rebound for Georgia. And a good start as Sanazzi hits the first three for them. And he's given his both feet behind the line. Now he'll come off the screen, throws it up high, and it's dunked home by Shamadini. Strong start for Georgia, 7-0, and a very early timeout here by Italy. They are not happy. That's a lovely feed from Sinazzi. And Shamadini just tips it home. No body makes contact with him. That is too easy. It's got to be something as he rolls to the basket. So the only timeout from Italy. I think it's a lot of frustration that'll be going on from Coach Pozzecco. To come out of the locker room, really. You can see Daniele Gallinari looking on. See if he comes in early. This is his experience. 6'10", Boston Celtic. Luigi Datomi as well, man on the side. So work to do for Italy. I'm sure they won't be too flustered though. Long time to go. But a less than impressive start for them. And Georgia, of course, we said, you know, they don't have the experience of their leading scorer out there. But this is going to fill them with confidence when Shengelia isn't playing. They'll start to believe they might not need him to get victory here today. Spissu brings it down. And now he'll cut through to that far side. Uses the high screen. Spissu flips it out. Polonara trying to penetrate. They're exploiting that matchup against Bitadze, aren't they? They're trying to attack him. We said that's where he may struggle. Guarding out on the perimeter. Has done a pretty decent job so far. And this time he commits the personal, and Polonara, or was it? It was actually, yeah, it was against Bitadze. And line possession. Polonara does a 360, throws it back out to Spissu. Now he sells a little bounce pass. Melitic moves it on. Good defense from Georgia. Kalashvili really has worked hard off the ball there. So McFadden Gives it up. Badadzi thought about it. Looking high-low now. He will take the tough three. Doesn't go. Good rebound from Italy. Can they finally get off the mark? Finally they do. The lefty, Spissu, knocks down the three. Good start there. And a much-needed basket from them. Georgia trying to find some room. Pass goes straight out of bounds. Badadzi, a little loose pass from him. He's frustrated. There it is, Spissu. Defense goes underneath. Good read. Knocks down the three-pointer. There's a loose pass to Donut on the far side. Donut attacks, kicks it. Again, this quick ball movement from the Italians. Spissu gets to the inside. Somebody's just got to step up and make the shot, though, as it's way short from Polonara. And deflected it in favour of the Italians on the baseline. Well, it's good team basketball from Italy. He said the ball's moving well, going from one side to the other. They're sharing it, but somebody's got to step up and make these shots. To the inside it goes. Spissu, 8 on the clock now. Little fake and go. Spissu's made one. Count it. Made the second. That's the way to get them back into the game. Spissu, the man, stepping up, knocking down the shots. It is 7-6 for Badadzi. Has a little step. Kicks it. Kashvili goes to the right hand and finishes it. Well, he comes into this one having played the NBA Summer League. He really was a good performer for the Milwaukee Bucks. A couple of standout performances as Polonara goes high, rejected by Badadzi, and he is fired up. He likes it. And line possession. Foul is called. And so there'll be 3 shots here for Georgia. You see so often a great start for them, everything right, but just a couple of little breakdowns, and teams with the quality of the Italians have made them pay. So for all the positive play, it could be a tied game here after these 3 foul shots. First is good. And Tecchio makes it. Plays his basketball for the Utah Jazz. Now, after a season with Baskonia from Spain. He's a well-travelled man through his professional career. Despite just being 26 years of age, he's played for Bologna, Milan, Reggio Emilia, Alba Berlin, Baskonia, and now into the Utah Jazz as well. And trying to get the ball in bounds. Georgia just managed to get it to McFadden. Badadzi sets the screen. Has it on the elbow, goes up high. Shermadini. First real touch for Shermadini. Had the little tip in earlier. Good start from him. And he plays in Spain as well for Tenerife. As Italy go to the low block. Now Tonut gives it back. Polonara puts it on the deck. Can't finish against the length of Shermadini though. Badadzi running the floor. Can take his time. Fouled. He's up strong again. That size in the front line for Georgia. Badadzi does a great job running the floor. Has the mismatch against Tonut. He said he could take his time because Tonut was never going to be able to stop him getting the shot away. And there again, we see the little mismatch. Shermadini takes it up high, keeps it high to finish. Heady play from Georgia. Bissu has the ball, controls things for the Italians. Oh, turnover. McFadden takes it away. They've got numbers. McFadden goes up high. Bitadze can't finish, though. Perhaps should have come down with it. Tonot with the opportunity going the other way. His kick out just manages to find the target. And luckily for Italy, it does get to the hands of Fontecchio, who makes the 3. And we're tied at 12 here. Bitadze gives it to Shermadini. Shermadini to Sinsadze. Now McFadden. Quick fire 3 is good. And McFadden's been quiet. First attempt for him is good. Gives Georgia the lead once more. Fontecchio steps back, takes it, parries another one. Now Simone Fontecchio moves to 9 points personal now, carrying this Italian team. Bitadze rightly, sensibly takes his time, but then he commits the offensive foul. He tried to wrap up the defender, seal him off, and Fontecchio, with no part of that, goes to the floor easily. Watch it here. Just that right arm of Bitadze. You see a little step back. Fontecchio. Italian fans starting to get into it now. Agnello Gallinari comes in for the first time. He replaces Polonara. And then smaller lineup now for Georgia. Gallinari comes in for Bitadze. Nearly another Italian turnover. Tonot gives it to Melli. First look for Niccolo Melli. And then he knocks it down. Italians take a 2-point lead. 17-15 here. Sanazzi. Now they'll skip it. The 3 is up. No good on this occasion. Italy let it bounce out of bounds. It's Italian possession as we see Melli making the last jump shot for the Italians. There, substitutions as Nico Magnan comes in. There he is. And some substitutions from Georgia as well. Make a little change in the backcourt. There's Ratti and Kashvili replaces Georgi Sinsadze. On the low post, Melli goes to the left hand, fouled, comes up short. Klashvili looks towards the official, wonders where the foul was called, but yeah, just a bit too much pushing from him on the post up. Yeah. 2 shots to come for Melli. Melli, it's number 1. Melli now at Milano. Second spell there after spending some time in the NBA with the Pelicans and Mavericks. There's 2 of 2. 4 in a row for him. And Italy open up a 4-point advantage. And just lead of the game for them. There's Georgia looking to respond. Back into the hands of Nikishvili. Jump shot misses everything. And Italy with a good defensive stand there. Get it back once more. Of 2-point guards made in the NCAA. Nico Magnon went through University of Arizona. His rival today. Nikishvili currently at the University of Creighton. And switching defense from Georgia. Goes into the low post. Oh, lovely little cut from Gallinardi. Can't take it in cleanly though. Georgia get the steal. Can they capitalize? McFadden, of course he can. Thad McFadden pulls up, buries it. 6 for McFadden. And just 2 shot attempts. Magnon thought about the 3. He's got Gallinari against the smaller man. Gallinari's just going to shoot over the top here, surely. He does exactly that. Smart play from Gallinari. In no hurry. He had the smaller man, just waiting to see if any help would come. Good defense from Magnon there. McFadden will take another one. Doesn't get it on this occasion. Gallinari, no rush. Swings it to the weak side. Lane's open up for him. Melli on the reverse. Leaves it short, but he'll get 2 free throws here. Here we see Gallinari on the previous score. And McFadden hitting it in one of his 2 early threes. And we see Becca Becore coming in. One of 2 for Melli. He heads to the bench. As we see Gianpaolo Ricci coming in. First action for him. Pressure from Italy. Magnon. The floor. Andrew Nikishvili handles it. McFadden then fouled by Tonot. Italy trying to raise that pressure, trying to really grind down this Georgian team for the second half. Petazzi back in. McFadden pulls up, tough shot, comes up short. Magnon trying to find some room, moves it on, gets it back. Now he flips it high. He'll be open here. Nico Magnon knocks down his first triple of the game. The Italians came into this one, shooting it extremely well from 3, 38%. In World Cup qualification, and today they showed why. 5 of 9 they are in the early stages, as a man who knows how to knock down the 3, Thad McFadden, is fouled. Now, both teams really, 5 of 9, 56% for the Italians, and Georgia themselves 3 of 8, 38%. 2 shots to come here. Foul was called against Ricci. As we see the replays, Magnon knocking it down. McFadden heads to the bench then. Magnon will take the long three. Doesn't go. Goes out of bounds. He went quickly because of the 2-for-1. He'll have a quick second to get it back. Assuming Georgia take a full 24. Looks towards the bench as now he'll be on the defensive end once more. Italy, strong offensive quarter here for them. Now can they finish it off with a stop? Georgia holding and waiting. Bedadzi comes to screen. They'll switch. Now Rishi trying to contain the penetration, does so. Bedadzi, the offensive rebound, rejected by Gallinari. Last second for Magnon, but he doesn't get it to fall. So it is a strong first 10 minutes for the Italians here at home. They have the lead after one. Some good work from Gallinari. Magnon didn't quite get it to drop in the end, but it's been an impressive first 10 minutes, hasn't it? It's Italy 25, Georgia 19 at quarter break. There's the numbers. We said the three-point shooting, 5 threes already for the Italians. You see some of the replays. Georgia have played their part in an entertaining first quarter, 19 points for them. But you know, the worry for them right now, giving up 25 to this Italian team who's made 5 threes, and you know, it's that initial breakdown forcing the help to come. It's not quite been there for Georgia. The Italians, when they do draw help, so good at finding the open man, and as we said, a 38% three-point shooting team for them. And this qualification shows the quality they have from beyond the three-point line. This must be something Georgia will be talking about here in the short break. The Italians second in percentage in qualification. They trailed just Serbia, who are at 40% so far in this one. One of just 6 teams, the Italians, who average more than 10 threes made per game. So it really is within their DNA, something they're looking for. Again, another look at Shingelia behind the bench. He is here in Brescia supporting his team. Now, rumoured dislocation of the shoulder. He doesn't require surgery, which is a good sign for Georgia. And of course, they will want him back for their Eurobasket campaign coming up in less than a month's time. So we're underway for quarter number 2. It is Georgia possession. And he's at high screen, Bedadzi rolling. And now the drive from Sanadzi. Tough looking floater from him. And the little running hook is good. So good as Sanadzi gets himself off the mark. As Georgia go Becardi, Bedadzi, Cinceradzi, Sanadzi, and Cinceradzi as well. Makes up their 5 for Italy. Datome, Fontecchio, Gallinari, Magnon, and Ricci, as the jumper doesn't go. Georgia nearly give it back to them though, as it's picked up. And now, slow it down a little. High ball screen, tough pull up, but it's good. Nice play from Cinceradzi. 5 points now for him. Could have been called a foul, couldn't it, right there? Play continued. Great body control from Cinceradzi to get the finish despite the contact, and it's going to be another early timeout for Italy. And it's their second of this first half, so those watching at home, get that QR code now to download courtside 1891 to follow along all of your FIBA World Cup action with live streams, information, rosters and more. So the Italians taking a gamble here, call their second time out. If Georgia can get some momentum going, a long time with no timeout left for the Italians here. And their lead has been cut back, and another tough start to a quarter for them.
One goes, do the goes over slowly. Beccauri, you're waiting. He turned out, you scream. Up, out. And then second, five. Triple caja up. That's it. And you pass to Boo, and we play. Rebound, caja. Make fouls. No easy basket. Make fouls.
Magnon brings it down out of the timeout then. Where will Italy go from here? Side screen, oh, nearly a turnover to Tomi, trying to find something. That's good defense, or physical defense from Georgia, but then they commit the personal foul. Good work from Buda Sanadzi. Giving up some size, playing against Simone Fontecchio. Doing a good job as Tomi gets the open look. Doesn't drop on this occasion. Matadzi with the rebound. Georgia, chance to tie the game. Here comes the movement, everything tough, but they can take the three. Oh, and a big shot. Sinsadze knocks it down. Oh, excuse me, it's not Sinsadze. I take it back. It's Jinsardzi knocking it down. Great work from him. What a way to open your account. Jinsardzi, a 6'5" guard from Olympique. And Georgia, as the double team comes, and the rejection from Bitadze. Second of the game for him. Here comes Georgia. And go back to Jinsardzi. He's cut off though, and now it's into the backcourt. Sinsadze trying to make something happen. Bitadze takes the contact, finishes it off. Well, a young man, Gorga Bitadze, just 23 years of age, plays for the Indiana Pacers. Shown his versatility here, switching between two different positions. As now he's going to be out on the perimeter, trying to guard the little handoff. Fontecchio, his three doesn't go. And Georgia with a little run here. They've got a 3-point lead. And now the little backdoor cut and the easy slam. Again, Italy have called their 2 timeouts. They've got nothing, no way of stopping things here. They've got subs waiting to come in. But what a run for Georgia. They've got all the momentum in this one. Magnon comes off a screen, draws the switch, little backdoor cut, and a much-needed finish from Simone Fontecchio. Good work from him on the backdoor cut. Georgia with some momentum. And foul called against Tomi. At least will kill the rhythm. And now Italy to make some subs as we see the basket from Fontecchio. It's been the offense for Italy. There's the number 13. 11 points for Fontecchio, but he's now going to be joined by Nicolo Melli, who's come back into the game. So as has Stefano Tonot. Georgia trying to find some room. Good hands from Melli. Melli pushes, finds Spissu. Spissu too strong. Melli stays with it. He is rejected, but a foul is called. Beccauri complains about the foul. There'll be 2 shots as we see the replay. Nicolo Melli Some good defense. There is Bekauri on the other end of the floor, getting his finish. Melli then, 5 points in the game. It's the friendly touch. Shooter's bounce. Nice in early. Oh, no whistle though. Play continues. So it is Georgia possession. They still have the lead. 2 high screens. As Sinsadze gets it back once more. He'll go up high. Not quite high enough to get over the long arms of the Italian defender though. Work from Ricci as the 3 is good. Spissu makes his 3rd of the game, and it's Georgia now who've got to call their 2nd timeout. Great response from the Italians. Spissu back into the game. Sets the feet, knocks it down. And it is a 31-30 lead for Italy. Georgia just need to tem this little run and see if we can listen into the timeout.
Go guys, here 5. If they press, 3, 2, pass, and we go down. Offense. We go horns to reverse. Horns to reverse. 2 dribble. What you're doing. Do that down screen. Go guys, you are under the basket. Turn. Good screen for you. 4 is here, the other caja is here. Pass or pass immediately in. Force to reverse.
Sinsadze brings it down then. Organised in that timeout. Let's see if they can now execute play as requested, but they're going to struggle to just start the offense. Some good defense from the Italians. A tough-looking lob pass and a heady tip away from Melli. Jump ball is called, but what a play from Niccolò Melli there. It was I think it was a pass in the end and a nice one, but Betazzi couldn't quite tip it in. It may have gone, but Melli there sensibly tips it away. Ball is live in FIBA play, remember, once it hits the ring. So a legal move from him. Possession on the Harrowers. Another block from Georgia. Looked like a certain 2, and a technical foul is going to be called. Oh, it looked like an easy 2, didn't it? But what a recovery. Another block. Bekauri, I think it was on that occasion. I'm not a referee, but it did look like a clean one. Let's have another chance here. Yeah, looks legal to me. Ball didn't hit the backboard, I don't think. Ricci speaking to the official. This means that maybe a free throw here for Georgia. And then we will have possession because they had the ball. Make some subs here. Qualifiers has been out for a long time for the Georgians. Oh, there he goes, straight to the bench. See if he comes back. Yep. And replaces Betazzi. A solid start to this one with Sandro Qualifiers. We are tied at 31. Here's McFadden. Georgia bringing all their starters back in then. As Shermadini loses it on the way up. The Italians got numbers. They'll run. Fontecchio couldn't take it in cleanly. And now it's the chance for Georgia. The bullet pass ahead. What a find from Amishkashvili to throw it ahead for the easy score at the end for Cincinnaati. Georgia turning defense to offense as they did at the start of the game. There's Meli now. Gets to his spot, kicks it. Fontecchio hesitated on the three. Now he'll take a tougher one, and he still makes it. Well, Fontecchio had the open one, said no, put it on the floor, and then makes the step back. It is McFadden waiting for the high screen. Fontecchio moves to 14 points, and it could be 2 more here. He's the lead man down the floor, but it's just poor play from Meli. A 2-on-1 break. He had the open pass. Should have given it up earlier. Good work defensively from Klashili. As we see Fontecchio here in the little step back. A degree of difficulty on that one, but it doesn't matter. And you've got his quality. Spissu snakes off the screen. Meli. A lot of room for him. Too strong though. And Italy get the offensive rebound. Fontecchio can't get it. Meli can't finish. Another opportunity. Oh, the buzzer's gone, but did the ball not hit the ring? I think this one maybe reset here. Nobody moving. They don't believe this is going to be changed because the ball did hit the ring, so shot clock should have been reset. Italy will have possession. 13 seconds on the clock, I'd assume. Yeah, it's been changed to 13. Sideline possession for Italy. Nearly a turnover. Spissu gets it back now. Ricci for 3. Doesn't go. Another offensive rebound. And then Meli dunks it home. Well, Niccolò Meli rewarded for his great effort on the glass. Picked up 2 or 3 rebounds in that possession. Just keeping it alive for the Italians. A lot of room. Klashvili, he doesn't go for the lefty. Italy with some momentum here. So let's not be in a rush though. Now Ricci fouled. Only the 13th foul against Georgia, so it'll be sideline possession. Look at the positioning of Meli there. Got to the inside, brings it back out, just constantly in movement. Smart play from him. Credit the assist for Marco Spissu too. But Meli just making plays for his team. Ricci takes a little breather. Georgia looking to make some changes too. So Betadze comes back in. You said in the early stages that big lineup shouldn't give up any offensive rebounds. They've gone back to it now because they have been giving up some offensive boards. Twin towers of Betadze and Shermadini. Fontecchio to Spissu. Spissu tries to go behind his back. It was off the foot. Was it a kick? No, I don't think so. So 2.1 seconds. Yeah, McFadden knew nothing about it. To the corner. Fontecchio is fouled. Well, it's just not the most sensible play from Georgia. Second time they fouled the 3-point shot. You've got 2 seconds left on the shot clock. You know that Fontecchio is going to be looking to shoot it. Yes, he is a great shooter, but you can see the frustration. Just not a smart play from Cinciarazzi. I'm going to send the man. You've got to live with Fontecchio making that three late in the clock, challenged. And instead, you know, he's a man who's got 14 points. You know, putting them at the stripe to add 3 more. And just, you know, when scorers just see the ball go through the basket, just keeps feeding that confidence they have. Another big game for this man here in an Italian jersey. And after the victory over Ukraine, he had 20 points in that one. Here tonight, this one could move him to 17 already in the first half. Exactly that. And you see the numbers on Fontecchio. 6 of 6 from the line, 4 of 8 from the field. And a 6-point lead for Italy. McFadden goes to Bedazzi. Nice little feed to the inside. Shermadini can't get it to go though. And now Italy. 2.5 minutes left. Magnon. Can't get it to go. McFadden. Fontecchio goes out to a rousing Italian applause. Rightly so. 17 first half points for him. As they have the 6-point lead. McFadden tries to respond in and out. Good offensive rebound, Bedazzi. Can't get it to go, but it will be at the line here. Well, on the two of Twin Towers are on. Bedazzi and Shermadini together. They do dominate the glass. Bedazzi has 4 rebounds. Shermadini has 1. Molly heads to the bench. We'll see Baliga. Paul Baliga coming in for the first time, the number 6. It's like a change in defense coming for Georgia. Will it be a press or will it just be a zone? That's his second, doesn't go. Georgia running back, looks like a bit of a zone defense. 3-2 perhaps. Fadden. And Bedazzi trying to cover the inside. Quick hands from him. There we go. Couldn't get the finish there. Bedazzi just controlling that paint on his own, isn't he? Connaught to Magnon. Magnon sidestep, fires it, buries it. Well, that's the trouble with zoning a team like the Italians, got so many shooters, so many weapons. It's 42-34 now, 8-point lead, the largest of the game for the Italians. McFadden gives it up. They need to try and get him involved. Here he is. Has to bring it out. Nice little spin, but good defense from Magnon. Turnover for McFadden. Chance to run for Italy. Up high, Polonara goes out of bounds before he's able to save it. Magnon was open, wanted the 3. And it went out of bounds first. It's just not for the Italians, you know, they are a great three-point shooting team, but they make tough shots as well. And the ability to make the off-the-dribble threes is something that separates them from a lot of teams. We've seen, you know, Magnon there, stepping to the side, knocking it down. But of course, you know, earlier in this game, we saw Fontecchio make a couple of step-back threes as well.
As I say, man to man. We go zone, man to man. Man to man. We never play zone on the baseline. Never.
We change with your talking, guys. Listen.
Offense. Shermo. Dead. Mamu. Boga. One. We run X. Dribble. Screen. Here. Out. Shermo. 5. Screen. Here. You remember? You play the position of Toto. Screen and go. Come on, go.
Nico Magnon back into the game. 6 points for him as the crowd looks on. Georgia finally get into the little offense here. Badadzi comes to screen. They want him on the roll. He's open. Badadzi, great little step through and finish. Well, it's an impressive play for him. Is he going to be teched here for some talking afterwards? Yes, he is. Badadzi had a great move, tough finish. Assessed the technical foul though. So there's the move, nice little fake. That's the score. Is that the third foul against Badadzi? It is. He's had to go out here, and that's a loss for Georgia. They've looked good with that, you know, unconventional lineup of the two bigs playing together. You need all their best players out there on the floor, already playing without Shingalia. Trail here by 7. Italians have possession. Another 3. Doesn't go for Spissu. Shermadini grabs in the rebound, and he's fouled. 4th team foul against Italy, so it'll be a Georgia possession. 19.7 seconds left. No timeouts left for either team, but they'll make a couple of substitutions here. Interesting to see the movement on the Italian bench, and Marco Pozzecco has resorted to sitting down after he picked up the technical foul, allowed his assistant coaches to be the ones standing. So it is last possession as the shot clock has turned off. Georgia trying to cut into this lead. Clock hits 10. Shermadini rolling to the basket, is held back by Spissu, and it'll be 2 shots. Well, Spissu tried to just hold back the rolling man in Shermadini. I think it was an easy call for the official. Some words, but not really sure why. So Shermadini will shoot. The only positive for the Italians as we see the foul. Look, see Spissu just grabbed his hips. Quite obvious call. The only positive for the Italians, though, as we said, is that they will get the final 6 seconds here to try and get one more possession. Get a good clean shot away. They've made some substitutions to bring more offense back in. Shermadini makes number 1. He's a good free throw shooter, is the big man. Steadies himself at a second. Gets it, yeah. And substitutions come. Georgia goes smaller. Defensive lineup pulls Shermadini out of the game. Now they've got to try and match up. Need to hold for 6 seconds here. Do Georgia. Magnon brings it down. Gets the early screen from Ricci. Magnon gets a clean look. Oh, comes up short on that occasion, but good execution from Nico Magnon. Sold the fake nicely. Didn't quite get the shot to go to end the half for the Italians. It is Italy 43, Georgia 38 at the break here. An impressive first half from both teams. Georgia kind of hanging on. They've got some foul trouble for Bidadzi they've got to deal with now. But the Italians, as always, shooting it well from the three-point line. 3 of 38%, 8 of 21. Rebounding battle in favour of Italy right now. That's something Georgia will be frustrated with, giving up those offensive rebounds in that second quarter. Led by Simone Fontecchio, Italy, who has 17 points in the game. Here we see a little pull-up. And some of the highlights from the first half. Georgia started brightly, Italy recovered. Felt like Italy had all the momentum then, but Georgia just won't be shaken. They do have great quality within their team. Unconventional at times with that too big lineup, but really I think there's more to come from Georgia as well. Anish Klashvili has been quiet, 4 points for him as we saw the running finish there. But the big thing is they've got to stop this man, Simone Fontecchio. He has 17 points, picks up a turnover there. And for Georgia, I think they'll be happy that they put together a slightly better defensive performance in the second quarter, holding Italy to just 18 points. But 43 in the game, probably not pleased them so far, despite the fact this is a high-powered Italian offense. It will be tough for Georgia to reach the 90s to win this one. And that's the way it's heading right now. So, I wonder if there are any changes, what Georgia might be able to do across this half-time break to try and slow down the Italians. Or will it be Italy making their way to yet another victory here in World Cup qualification? Remember, these two teams firmly in the top 3 right now. Both coming off wins on a Wednesday night. Will it be that picks up yet another win here tonight? At the half, it is Italy 43, Georgia 38, and 20 minutes to play in this Group L encounter. Turnovers for Georgia, a bit of a problem. Italy have had their woes at times as well, and that 7 offensive rebounds has helped them maintain this lead. At one stage, it was as large as 8. And Georgia, 7-point advantage of their own in that first half. We're going to take a short break. Make sure you come back for second half action here from Brescia. Italy versus Georgia shortly.
Who will you become when the moment arrives and you're carrying the expectations of an entire nation, representing your people and their dreams, the colorful faces in the streets, the screaming fans in the stands? It's time to make your move. All eyes on you, all hope, all heart. Because when you win for all.
And he has 7 points on the night. So nice action out of a timeout, but goodness me. Bacco, number 19.
To pour forward, to twist, to turn, to wait, to pick their moments, to pounce on the perimeter. And the big house in Belgrade booms at the buzzer.
We're not going to give Cedi Osman and Korkmaz and Schengen when he comes in much time. Oh my goodness! Porzingis unconscious from behind the arc.
.29-30, midway point of the second. Lauri Markkanen taking off again.
And what a block by Baku.
Eight-second differential. Game clock, shot clock. Doncic drills it. Wow. He's just breathtakingly good, isn't he?
Greece looking to make it a one-possession game. Dorsey, get out of here! But it's the former MVP who comes down the floor and brings the thunder. The Greek freak on a streak.
Porzingis way downtown, just short, but good rebound. No good, pulls loose. Porzingis comes in and skies for the rebound and throws it down, and that gets the crowd and everybody off their feet.
It gets those nerves jangling in this humongous Serbian crowd again. Superstar versus superstar. Superstar shot. And Belgrade believes. Jokic over Giannis.
Half-time here in Brescia, Italy, as the Italians trying to keep pace with Spain at the top of Group L. They currently lead this one at the half. It is 43-38, their lead over Georgia. Spain having picked up a victory over winless the Netherlands earlier tonight. Sees them move to now 5-1 in Group L for Italy. They will move to 5-1 as well, should they get this win at home over Georgia. This Georgian team trying to keep up their third place spot and therefore a place at the World Cup. Impressive first half from the Italians, offensively looking smooth. And they shot the ball well, 38% for three. That's right around their average. Led by a standout performance from Simone Fontecchio, 17 points for him. Well, Georgia, if you're just joining us, as you see on the right-hand side of your picture, just sneaking in to the huddle, Shengelia, despite the fact his jersey is there in front of him, is not playing. He is watching after picking up a shoulder injury in their victory on Wednesday night over the Netherlands. He scored 20 points in 21 minutes before heading to the bench. He does not require surgery, is the rumours, but still a nasty injury for the star Georgian player. And welcome to second half action then. 43-38, Italy have the lead. It is possession for Georgia to start us off in the second half. Nearly a turnover is now. Oh, lovely little lob, and Bidadzi gets it. Point guard Shermadini spins away from the defense, attacks the basket, and throws the lob to his partner in crime in the front court. Georgia cutting away at this lead. Shermadini switches out into Fontecchio. He's got to get a hand up. Fontecchio a little bit outside the three-point range, though. Misses this one as Georgia come the other way. It's into the hands of Giorgi Sinsadze. He thinks about his three, and he shows he's got that range. Oh, he's a perfect 3 of 3 from the field. Here's Sinsadze. 8 points now for him. Strong drive. Tonut loses it. Klashvili going all the way, but it's an offensive foul. Oh, I'd like to see a replay of that one. Didn't have a great angle. The referee was right there on top of the call, though. Good work from Spissu to draw the charge. Here he goes. No, yeah, I think he was there. He was outside the charge circle as well. And not for the first time. A call I wasn't sure about. The referee's got correct. Good work from our crew. Spissu reverses it after taking that charge as now Tonut plays the high ball screen. Wide open jumper doesn't go. And Georgia escape with possession. Tied at 43. Bidadzi tries to change that, and he does. Oh, Gogo Bidadzi has not looked shy in shooting the three ball. Doesn't look like a man who shot 28% for three this season, 25% on his NBA career, that's for sure. Confident stroke there, and Georgia, again, another strong start to a quarter. Spissu can't get it to go, and an 8-0 run for Georgia continues here. Sinsadze uses the high screen from Shermadini. Bidadzi would. I thought he was going to take that after hitting one a second ago. He's open on the roll. Bidadzi sells the fake, fouled, and will go to the line. Bidadzi, now 3 seasons in the NBA. Combined 149 games. He's only 23 years of age, as we said. Career average of 5 points per game in 11. Only 12 minutes. 68% from the line last year as he misses the first. Second is good. He's just 50% here tonight. He does have 12 points personal. Knott moves it on. Pollinari misses badly. And the Italians, you know, they need Fontecchio to get going. He's the only guy really it's been scoring consistently for them. Bitadze's wide open again, and he buries another one. Another early timeout. A now 12-0 run, and Italy cannot start a quarter here. Every one of the three we've played so far, they've started badly and been forced into an early timeout. For some live stats and more, scan that QR code on your screen now. So download courtside 1891. The Italians trying to get some momentum. Gisecchio and the crowd look. A little bit of tension there. This should be an Italian win. They're sitting at the top. They're trying to chase down Spain. And playing a Georgia team without their star player. But they are up against it. So Danilo Gallinari has come back in. See if he can change the fortunes for the Italians. Gallinari, just 2 points in 7 minutes. His impact so often more than just the scoreboard. Here's Fontecchio on the sideline, step back, triple. He's fouled. Manu Karashvili does not like the call, you can see him. Let's have a look. I think he gets him on the follow through, right? It's the same thing we said before. You've got to challenge it as Coach Messina looking on. He's such a good shooter, Fontecchio. You know you have to do whatever you can to force him to miss, but you do not want to send him to the line to shoot 3 foul shots. This is the second time they've done that. Fontecchio from the line. Manages to make the first after missing the first 2. Georgia with possession. It's going to be a foul on Knott. Travel called against McFadden. Fontecchio now waiting for the post up, gives it to Gallinari. Gallinari squaring up. Shoots over the top of Bitadze and makes it. Smooth from Gallinari, wasn't it? You know what he can provide. Down to the experienced man. Bitadze working off a couple of screens. Italians switching. Oh, nice feed to the inside and another foul. So Shermadini will be back at the line, or will it be given as a baseline? Probably a baseline possession. No, he will be in the act of shooting. First is good. Shamaldini goes to 8 points personal. Only taken 3 shots on the game. Georgia maintaining this lead here. Italy going back to the same spot, back to Gallinari. They'll try and ride him. Get themselves back into this one. Isolation game for him. Off one dribble, pulls up, makes it. And that's why they're feeding Gallinari. Nikashvili goes to an isolation of his own, and he's a man who can put points on the board. That one drops. Teams matching each other here. Basket for basket as Tonut has it. Back to Spissu. Good defense from the Georgians. Gallinari is fouled on the drive. Great work from Georgia there. Nikashvili, though, picks up the personal foul. He's going to have to go to the bench. 4 fouls on him. What a loss that is. Nikashvili could be an X factor for this Georgia team. So versatile, tough matchup for so many. As Gallinari goes once more, 7 in a row for Daniele Gallinari. What a substitution he has been. Pulls his team within 3 now. McFadden trying to use his speed to Bedadzi. Bedadzi moves it on. Oh, what a rebound. And he couldn't quite hang on to it. Bedadzi got up high. Anyway, with the ball above a crowd. Watching staff getting fired up. You can sense this crucial moment. There's Bedadzi really taking it in. Gallinari once more. This time he'll kick it. Fontecchio to Tonut. Oh, Tonut looking hesitant to shoot it. The crowd getting on him. Now he's going to take the tough one, and he makes it. No, the crowd was frustrated. He didn't take the open opportunity early on. Then he steps up and makes it to tie the game at 54. McFadden draws the switch. Takes another quick 3. Doesn't go. Melli snatches it in. Looks to push. Melli to Fontecchio. Now Spissu. Pulls up on the free throw line. Smooth from him, and a timeout called. Good response from Italy. Gallinari leading the charge. Spissu. Smooth pull up from him. And Italy have regained that lead. 56-54. Georgia called the timeout. Into the post. Oh, it's taken away. Melli again snatches and starts to break. Melli gets it back. Oh, he has it taken away. The ball bouncing around. Eventually picked up by Georgia. So, Italy unable to capitalise despite a good defensive sequence there. The lob, an easy finish for Shermadini. They keep using that double high screen, don't they? And Italy haven't quite figured out how to guard it. Exposes the Italian bigs defensively a little. Melli once more. He's been unguardable so far in this one. Goes to the step back and still remains unguardable as he goes to the line for two. Finish official right in front of him. There's the lob for Shermadini. Last foul was called on Picardi. That one bounce clear. For number 6 pick in the 2008 NBA draft. He's moved this off-season from Atlanta. Averaged 11 points a game last season. Slowly integrating himself back with this Italian national team. 1 of 2 there. He's now got 10 points on the game. Great movement of the ball for Georgia. Back into the hands of McFadden. Now they're moving it on again. Somebody has to take the shot, and they do. Nice round of applause, because Duda Sanadzi eventually is the man who finishes it off. Fontecchio's been quiet in this second half. He attacks with his right, finds Melli. He's reverse. He's fouled. I don't think Shermadini too happy with the call. Just a little bump. He's walking backwards into Nicola Melli. I understand the call. Nico Magnon back in. Chance to tie the game here for Melli. Friendly touch. 5 of 7 from the line. 14 for 19 as a team in the Italians, 74%. Two of 2 for him before the substitution is made. She comes back in. Melli, another double-figure scorer, heads to the bench, becomes the 3rd for the Italians, alongside Fontecchio and Gallinari. Pass to the inside, and an easy finish for Shermadini, +1. Well, Duda Sanadzi making the play, came off the screen, had the opening. Put the pass to the inside instead. There you see it. Nice little fake. Sanadzi. Even better pass. And Shermadini, an easy finish for him. Magnon tried to rotate, just didn't quite get there in time. Angie Datomi back into the game. FIFA doesn't go for Shermadini. It remains a 1-point game. Georgia had the lead. Having leading this quarter 22-16. Tough drive from Gallinari. .20 seconds left then. Magnon holding, waiting. Team with the three-point advantage. Magnon now the isolation, trying to work against the mismatch. Has the step, takes the contact. Can't finish on that occasion. McFadden needs to go quickly here. McFadden pulls up, takes it, he's fouled. Wow, McFadden's going to be shooting 3 shots here. And we've seen the Georgian team do it to the Italians, and now it's the other way. A poor foul. We'll send McFadden to the line for 3 free throws here. Yep. Great work from the officials again on the arm. And this could undo a positive run that Daniele Gallinari is having on this game. 17 points for him, 15 now in the third quarter alone. There's McFadden. Goes 3 of 3. We are tied at 66. Last 2 seconds. Ricci to Magnon. The heave. Misses. So tied at 66 we are, heading into the final quarter. McFadden kicking it. The 3 for Sanazzi. But it is all about this man, Daniele Gallinari. There's the little Euro step and finish. 17 points now for Gallinari, 15 of them in that quarter alone. Coming in off the bench, stepping up when Italy need him. There is the confirmation. At three-quarter time, it is Italy 66, Georgia 66. Now the numbers for both teams. Georgia 42% for three-point range. So the Italians, the second best three-point shooting team in the competition. Being outdone by Georgia. Natazzi having a solid game for his team. Despite the offensive output from Gallinari. Georgia just finding a way. McFadden has 9 points now. And then a little cameo there. They might have their own. Georgia and Duda Sanazzi, who has 8 points. That was the start of the Gallinari run. And went to him, they isolated him on this low block. It's a tough matchup for anyone in a Georgia jersey, really. Natazzi giving up perhaps a little bit of speed and the ability to guard the perimeter as well. Then they put a smaller man on him. He took advantage. Spici's pull up here, forced a timeout from Georgia. Then it was Sanazzi to lead the charge back for the Georgians. Gallinari showing the versatility, getting to the rim. Once and then twice. So will his strong play continue? Or will Georgia be able to come to victory? There's the QR code for courtside 1891 for all the streams, schedules and scores. Download to your mobile device. Final quarter underway. Nico Magnon has the ball for the Italians. We have Daytomi, Gallinari, Magnon, Ricci and Tonot out there. This is Tonot on the low Pollock. Trying to create something here. Gallinari again off the dribble. Loses it. It's going to be Georgia ball. Gallinari doesn't like it. Praise to heaven. It did look like off the leg there, off the Georgian defender. Either way, though, it is for Georgia. They have the lineup with Dadzi, Sanazzi, and a turnover. Magnon, 3 against 2. Goes behind the back. Gallinari, oh, he's come up lane. That's not a good sign. Gallinari, unhappy. Slow to get up. Dadzi. Goes out of bounds. Well, that is not a good sign. Nice Gallinari on the back of the leg. Oh, you see the leg kind of shake a little, just didn't quite plant there for Gallinari. Hopefully that's not going to be anything serious for him. Of course, we're already one injury down between these two teams. Gallinari is swiftly going to go to the locker room. What a good injury. You can see the knee just kind of buckle on him. Now, of course, this for so many reasons. An unfortunate incident. Gallinari in this game, so important. He's playing so well for the Italians. You can see what it means for the Italian coaching staff and coach Gianmarco Pazzecco. And then, of course, Eurobasket, just a short period away. Italy, one of the hosts. And Gallinari, a major part of those plans for Italy. Can they regroup here? 66 apiece. Nicolò Melli replaces him. Sanadzi pulls up and buries it. Well, Duda Sanadzi's played 12 minutes. And you've got to ask why. That's 11 points for him now. He's been an offensive force in a position they haven't really had anybody. He's a near steal. Gets back somehow to Dodomi. His three doesn't go. Offensive foul against Melli. Tries to compete on the glass. So here we see Sanadzi just stop and pop. Loses the defender. Tono not even in the pitch here on that one. Yes. Sanadzi having a fine game. And he is bringing it in. The Georgian lineup we never even got to. It was Campazzi, Sanadzi. And then also in the backcourt, we're going with Andrei Nikishvili. Riccardi up front. He will be the man who snatches in the rebound after the Italian miss. And he's fouled. There's the drive from Tonux. Patsy did he get a piece of it? Not really sure. But again, challenging that shot did look like a block, didn't it? Pressure from Magnon. Nikishvili beats it this time. They go to Batadzi. Batadzi with the quick dribble and power move. Can't convert. Foul is called. Smart foul from Georgia. Sanadzi in great position. And commits the foul without it being an unsportsmanlike one. Magnon using the screen, steps back, takes a tough three, in and out. I love to see the Italians go to Simone Fontecchio. He's got 18 points, only one of those since the half though. And with no Gallinari, he's probably the main offensive threat. They haven't got him many touches. He hasn't had a clean look in the second half as the three is up but misses from Andrei Nikishvili. Magnon does get it to Fontecchio. Fontecchio along the baseline, draws two. Komi skips it. Berici for three. That's the difference, isn't it? You get the ball into the hands of Fontecchio, he can create that first advantage. And even though he won't be credited with anything on the stats column there, Fontecchio, he was the one that beat his man, drew that first layer of help, and then Italy just moved it on to find the open man afterwards. Sanadze trying to find some room. Beats his man. The three is up. But Sanadze knocks it down. And the same thing for Duda Sanadze. He will get the assist, but draws two, finds the open man. And Georgia just keep this lead. Magnon to Datomi. Far too open for Datomi. Three doesn't go. We'll take another one here in the corner. Datomi's not going to miss back-to-back. Luigi Datomi knocking it down. And Mikishvili handling the ball. Looking to the inside, but Dadzi wants it. Instead, now he does get it. Fouled. And it'll be two shots. Dadzi wants it unsportsmanlike. Two shots for Biladze. Can't like that one. .72 apiece. Can Biladze break the tie? He can't. 0 for 2 for him. Datomi with the rebound. In comes Italy swiftly the other way. Spissu back into the game. Now Datomi's just hit one. Count it. 2 in a row for Luigi Datomi. First points of the game for him. And the Italians, the veteran crew, stepping up when they're needed. Gallinari, then Datomi now. What will be the Georgian response? Sanadze off balance, throws it up high. It's going to be out of bounds in favour of Italy. Well, Georgia rolling the dice with Sandro Mamishkashvili now coming back into the game. 5.5 minutes left. He's got to be careful because he thinks he's fouled on that one. He's chirping towards the referee. Got to make sure he stays with some composure. Doesn't want to be frustrated and commit a foul in frustration that will see him leave the game, as we see Datomi knocking down his 2 threes. McFadden has come back in as well now for Georgia to surely finish this game off for them. Far side, Spissu has some room. Well, another three in a row for Italy. That's the way to open up a lead. And it is 78-72. 3 straight threes for the Italians. Timeout called by Georgia. Some simple actions. Nice read from Spissu. Flared to the corner. Makes himself available. You know what a great shooter he is. Marco Spissu, 15 points, all on threes, as he's 5 of 8. Sorry, 4 of 6 from 3, 5 of 8 from the field. He did have 1 3-point play. He's listening to this Georgia timeout.
Goga, you set the screen here. Speed, good screen for Shermo, good back screen for Goga. You understand? 1 down 4.
Rich Messina looking on, former Italian national team head coach, of course. Now the head coach of Exchange Milano in the EuroLeague, in the Italian league. Looks like they're going to be going to the inside. Shimabini wants it. No, doesn't get it. Play hasn't worked. Mamashvili got to go on his own. There's a rejected. Good work from Rishi. He's going to be the first man down the floor here. And he's rewarded. Can't finish, but he is fouled. Oh, that's just great energy. That's what you want from a player like Gianpaolo Ricci. Comes across, great help defense, and look at the engine to be the first man down the floor. Perhaps should have finished this, but we now go to the line, and then there's two. Second for Ricci then, and made the first. Italy stretching this lead out at a crucial time. The second note, once is clear. It is a 7-point game. The lead has never hit 10. Italy's largest lead of this one has been 8. Dadzi's going to come a long way off the block to get this one. McFadden. Now, the three doesn't go, but great work from Mamashvili to get it back. Now Mamu all the way, finishes it off. That's why I said earlier that, you know, the foul trouble against him is so frustrating for Georgia. Big basket for Mamashvili into the 5-point game. Fontecchio gets his man in the air. Back to Datomi. He's been hot, and it continues. Well, Fontecchio gets a touch and makes a play again. Datomi's the one who finishes it. It is the largest, or tied with the largest lead now for the Italians at 8. The 3 in response. Sinzazzi doesn't get it. Ricci snatches in the rebound. Spissu reverses it through Ricci. He's going to take the 3. Perhaps the best shot for the Italians. They have Datomi coming. McFadden now. And Shermadini, his lob up to Badazzi. Badazzi can't make it on the first one, but there to put it in as Chingelia looks on. Georgia still alive here. They need to get stops on this end of the floor, though. We said it's going to be a tough ask for them to get high into the 80s. So they need 3 or 4 possession stops here, if they can. Ricci trying to find an opening, gives it to Fontecchio, who just walks past his man. Can't finish at the rim, though. Here comes Georgia, 5 against 4. McFadden sets the feet, fires, buries it. Big hit for Thad McFadden. 3-point game. As Italy slow it down. We need to execute here. Get it into the hands of Fontecchio. He's been the man to make plays. Now Melli screens for Spissu. Melli has some space. Finds Ricci. In and out for his 3, and the rebound snatched in by Georgia. Manu sets the screen. McFadden takes it up and he buries it. McFadden ties it at 82, and a timeout called by Italy. Well, a big time shot from Thad McFadden. Doesn't even look under control, does he? McFadden falling to the side, but it doesn't matter for him. That is a former Basketball Champions League MVP, Thad McFadden, a 2-time winner. Once with Tenerife, once with Burgos. Ties us here, 82 apiece in Brescia. And this is setting up a fabulous last 2 minutes here for Italy. They've called the timeout. They've got to go to Fontecchio, surely. This would be Gallinari time, I'm sure. Daniele Gallinari has gone to the locker room. A worrying injury if you're an Italian fan. So Melli back out onto the floor, but well did official. 2 minutes left to get a winner here. Italy trying to keep pace with Spain at the top of the group standings. And currently one game behind as Spain won earlier today against the Netherlands. That is crunch time here. Final 2 minutes. Fontecchio immediately gets it. Double team comes. Someone's going to be open. Ricci doesn't take the shot. Melli rolls to the rim. Ricci, step back. Too strong, and I think Georgia will take that with the 5 that's on the floor for Italy. And Marco Gianpaolo Ricci taking the last 2 shots is probably what they want as McFadden. The heat check. Saved. Into the hands of Melli somehow. Spissu now brings it down. 90 seconds left. The Domi falls. A foul is called. Spissu slow to get up. No, McFadden took a quick one. He made 2 crazy shots the last 2 possessions, so you probably need to let him go with that one. 2 Italians on the floor. Not sure where the foul was, whether it was on the pass or the post up. That's a great save by Fontecchio, isn't it? That's his body on the line to keep that one in. Discussion with the referees here. We go to the monitor. I didn't see a lot in this one, but we'll check the foul, which was called against Zinsadzi. So 82 apiece. 1:26 remains. A foul is going to be called against Georgia. The referees are at the monitor checking to see if it'll be upgraded to an unsportsmanlike foul. Here's a better angle. And will definitely be an Italian possession on the side. The question is, will they shoot 2 free throws before? Still checking it out. I've got to say, I don't see a lot in this one. It's not going to be upgraded, but we will await the referees. I want to make sure this call is right. It's a crucial one. This could be an extra possession or 2 free throws for Italy. And a tied game with this amount of time left, it could be 4 or 5 points. The contact occurs in the face, so the referees are going to talk this one. Just a normal foul. I think that's the right call. It's a tough job for the referees, but And sideline possession, substitutions. He's not come back in. Dotomi goes out in a hot hand of Luigi. Dotomi goes to the bench. Spissu to Meli. Meli moves it on now. Fontecchio. He's got to be the one to step up. Fontecchio steps, fires, makes it. Nothing but string from Fontecchio. What a stroke that is. First field goal of the second half for him. And now it's a three-point Italian lead. We'll hit 1 minute left in this one. High screen. Sensazzi. You've got to have a hand up against him. Ricci on the isolation. They go to the inside and an offensive foul is going to be called against Bitadze. He had the mismatch. Foul is called. Georgia got to put it behind him there. There it is, just kind of hooked around the arm, didn't he? Look at this from Fontecchio. That's his shot. A little step back, going to his left. So tough to guard. Able to get that separation. Cuts the rim. And Spissu holds, waits, goes to Fontecchio now. 5 on the clock. And that's going to be the end for Manu. Mamukashvili fouls out on that one. Team fouls against Georgia as well, so it'll be 2 shots to come for Meli. You can see the frustration, can't you? They did look very similar, both ends. You know, you watch the replay of Meli and his right hand, it's connected to the hip of Mamukashvili before he catches it. You know, it's very similar to the one at the other end, in my opinion. So close together. Meli makes it a 2-possession game here, but still this time, Georgia, they need a basket. Can be a 2 or a 3. They can go quickly. Meli's second is good. No timeout. McFadden, you've got to get a hand up on him. He'll happily take a quick 3 if he's got the space. McFadden draws the switch. Takes it. Short. And the rebound taken in by Italy. They can run some timeout here. No foul coming from Georgia. Spissu dribbling it out. Shot clock is off. Now he can move it. More time coming off this one as Tonal holds on to it. The Italians fired up. They think that's enough. 11 seconds, 5-point advantage. It's going to be a tough ask for Georgia here. So Stefano Tonut will be at the line. He's only got 3 points on the game. And he makes the first. It's now a 6-point game. Two for 2 for him. Georgia will call a timeout. They'll advance it. They'll go quickly for 3. Give one final shot here. Remember, points difference as well is important. These two teams, you never know what might happen in qualification. You see the 3 of Fontecchio, 21 for him on the game, 7 rebounds, 5 assists for an impressive all-round game. And we're playing for still perhaps a slight chance, but also for the points differential as well.
We pass inside. Down screen to 10, we pass inside. Goga, sorry. Goga. Let's go. Hammer action for Duda and cut. So down screen, head up. Here, hammer for Duda.
If we score, foul immediately. If we score, foul immediately.
That's the thing. If we score, foul immediately. And now they've got one final chance. If they can hit a 3 here. Skyline to be brought in. Sensazzi. McFadden makes the first cut. Get it in quickly to Badadzi. As it tipped away, but it stays with Georgia. Frustration on the sideline. Still 10 seconds remains. The drive doesn't go. No, end the game. Georgia have to run out with Italy as Tonod lays it up for 2 more. 1.8 left. Heady play from Tonod to get 2 more points for his team. Nearly a steal as it's tipped out of bounds. 1 second left. Georgia have got to remember this points difference. They don't deserve a 9-point loss here, but they're going to get it if they can't do something spectacular. They go up high. Badadzi lays it up, and he does do something spectacular. So Badadzi gets the final score, but Italy take victory here tonight. It is Italy 91, Georgia 84. And the final score not put up yet, but Badadzi got it away. So it is a 7-point win for Italy. Credit to Georgia, backs against the wall. Made a game of it, but just that last 2 minutes, the difference. The Italians executed down the stretch, and they had the star man in Simone Fontecchio. There is the 91-84 score. Great percentages for Italy across the board, and a good performance for them. Georgia will look to regroup before they head back to Tbilisi for Eurobasket. Tomi with some smiles after his impressive cameo in that 4th period. Italy will take the victory here tonight to move 1 more win closer to qualification for the World Cup. Italian fans applaud. What a game they were treated to tonight. The only disappointment for them is the potential injury to Daniele Gallinari. He left in the second half, in the 4th quarter, with a knee injury after a spectacular 3rd period in which he scored 15 points. Some of the best plays from the second half then. Badadzi ended with 19 in the losing effort for Georgia. A double-double to go with the 13 rebounds. A bit of everything. Just 3 of 8 from the free throw line was the only negative for him. And for Italy, it was, you know, the experience in depth for them. Gallinari first, we said, just took over the game in the 3rd period. 15 points there. 17 points in the game in just 15 minutes of play before he left with an injury. Hopefully he will be okay. Didn't look good. And then Italy kind of just continued to use that motivation, the rhythm they found, despite a little Georgia run. Tied up with 2 minutes to go. It was the Italians that executed better down the stretch when it mattered. 2 big threes, and 3 big threes from Luigi Tomi. And then Simone Fontecchio had been quiet in the second half after a big first 20 minutes. Came back to step up with a couple of big plays. Fontecchio did everything for Italy in the winning effort. 21 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. A steal in there as well. As he made 4 threes. Part of its 21 points. Georgia, 4 players in double figures. We mentioned Badadzi McFadden, 16 points. He had 4 threes. Uda Sanadzi, he had 11. And Shermadini, 12 points. And there's one of Bertomi's 3 threes, pretty late on. As part of a run for Italy. They made 4 in a row. Bertomi made his 3, and then Spisu, here we go on that far side, capped it off with a 3 as well before a Georgian timeout. Still though, the game continued because Georgia just hung around throughout this period, even with Italy making the 3s. They're tied with 2 minutes remaining. Lost too many as Fontecchio hit that 3. That was the backbreaker really to bring the victory for the Italians. Results in Group L, we said Spain defeated the Netherlands. Up next, Ukraine and Iceland facing off. What it means is Spain and Italy continue to be locked at the top of the Group L standings after game day 8. Both have that 5-1 record. Georgia will fall to 3-3. And they'll be looking towards the Iceland result from later today to see if they stay in 3rd position. But for me, here in Brescia, it is good night.